So you're against, I guess, flipping characters into untraditional roles just for the sake of pushing an agenda.
Yeah, just
but
for
if
the
it fits
sake
the
of it.
narrative, so be it.
Yeah, so like if they wanted to make the Little Mermaid, or maybe not the Little Mermaid, but if they wanted to make Winnie the Pooh and they wanted to make Winnie the Pooh trans, right? It's like that doesn't change the story. I don't care. But like if it was a movie about a trans person going through something trans, I mean, it'd be kind of stupid to change it to like a cisgender person, you know? And it wouldn't make sense in that case. But like, I can't think of a good example, but I know it was something I was watching, and it just it felt like they were just making the people like LGBT.
They forced it.
Yeah, like it was forced, and it was like there's nothing wrong with them being it, but it's like, what was the purpose of you making them that?
It didn't contribute to the narrative at all. A lot of movies, especially these days, I feel like suffer from that. So, for example, Captain Marvel. That's one of the reasons I didn't like it, because the agenda, I felt like, overrode the narrative. And we talked about that in like another discussion. Maybe not an episode, we definitely had a discussion. And to a lesser degree, I guess, the second part of Infinity Wars, there are a few scenes. But, so when I was thinking about this topic, I looked back at how often that people are portrayed in the media in inaccurate ways. So even looking back at, so my grandfather loves Westerns, really big Western fans. Do you really think the people riding those horses, shooting those arrows were Native Americans? No. Very small group of them were actually natives, from my understanding. And then, like you pointed out, like blackface, so like Birth of a Nation, the original one, those are white folks in blackface. So we had that inconsistency there. And then also you see how like they portrayed them in the behaviors. That's where the watermelon comes from, KJ's favorite fruit. But so this is not a new concept at all. I'm not justifying it whatsoever.
I feel like people just want to be outraged just to be outraged, because they're upset that Halle Bailey, they're really upset. They're saying that she's black, but she's not even black.
Yeah.
She's like Caribbean or something like that.
Who's saying that exactly?
Like people on the social media.
Like black people are saying that? Or
not black people,
just
like
everybody.
I just been seeing
People who are upset about it.
Yeah, people are upset about it. They're saying they shouldn't have a black girl playing, but she's not even black. So
personally, I do like logical consistency. So if like a comic book character is in a movie, I would like them to be as close as the depiction, but I do understand at the same time they are a fictional character. Yeah. So there is a little bit of looseness to it, but just for my personal image, I like consistency. So if the character in the comic book, for example, like I said, is like if Black Panther is black in the comic book, I would have been a little bit confused if I saw somebody from the mountains of Caucasus playing him.
I could be wrong though. Now, Little Mermaid is a comic book; it's just an animated movie.
I understand that. I was saying, well, it's all the same, falls in the same domain as fictional content.
Was it based off a fairy tale? Because
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of Disney movies are, based off fairy tales.
I'm not completely sure.
I'd be curious to know if that was
It
based.
doesn't even matter, because, like, again, mermaids don't exist, and like her being white, black, Hispanic, Asian, it doesn't change the story any.